Alright. So, third part of Urban Nightmare should hopefully be the last. So, we're going to start with page draw, haste, light. Alright, yeah.
今回はアンジェラと一緒に来たよ。歴史の会の木が熟したとかなんとか。
アンジェラ、私も昔みたいに
We're gonna do the realization of the first 3 floors.
好きにすれば、あなたが私をどう思おうと関係ないわ。私が欲しいものはあなたが整理した歴史についての情報よ。私は都市で生きてきたけど知らなすぎたみたいね。都市の歴史というものをきちんと整理するのは不可能だったわ。意欲だけが先走っていったあなたにはやっぱり無理な仕事だったかしら。大小さまざまな事件が集まって一つの歴史を形成するのは確かなんだけど、大きな事件と事件の間の空白が長すぎて明確に整理できなかったの。まるでちゃんと覚えている人がいないみたい。
むしろ覚えようとしないのかもしれないな。
覚えようとしないって？昔のことを振り返ったところで今の自分には何の役にも立たないでしょうね。過去を知ることができれば少なくとも同じ失敗を二度と繰り返さないようにできるわ。そうかもね。でもその過去を振り返る苦しみにまで耐えないといけないのかしら。
前にも言ったように都市じゃ自分を振り返れる時間がだんだん減っているんだ。だから都市の人たちから生まれる前のことを、特に自分と関係のないことを知るのは難しいだろうな。まともに記憶してる人がいないだろうから。
いいえ、みんな記憶しているはずよ。覗き込む勇気がないのよ。私残りの時間もちゃんと思い出して記録するわ。図書館とロボトミー、そしてそれ以前の出来事、この血で書かれた歴史をすべて、職員と幻想体、無数に繰り返していた苦しみと死、そして目を背けた果てに図書館が建てられたの。あなたもそう違いはないわ、マルクと。ええ、私も同じよ。トシも同じでしょうね。最初の人生でカルメンと共にした私たちの仕事、2番目の人生でアンジェラ、あなたと共にした全てのこと、その全ての痛みをしっかり心に刻むわ。アンジェラ、あなたこそ誰よりも過去を思い出そうとせずに必死で目を背けているのよ。どんな過去だとしても同じでしょ。人間が他の人間を殺してこういう状態になった、この繰り返しでしょうね。ああ、図書館なら人間じゃないものが人間を殺したって違いだけ。果たしてマルクと、あなたがやろうとしている記録に意味はあるのかしら。でも繰り返す歴史といってもこれからの未来が繰り返しだとは断言できないわ。むしろ記憶が歴史を繰り返させるから、大 対象になったその血を無駄にしちゃダメなのよ。過去に降り注いだ血が未来の可能性を見せてくれたからこそ、生き残った人々は先人が開いてくれた新しい道へと進んでいけるのよ。アンジェラもきっとその始まりからつながって今に至るのよ。
言うだけなら簡単よ。何でも知ってる風に喋るのは見ているだけでも疲れるわね。繰り返す歴史の中で意志を固めるですって。私の始まり。あなたが私の始まりについて軽々しく口にできる資格はあるのかしら。
アンジェラ、あなたこそその最初を受け入れられずにいるじゃないの。
本当にちっとも似てませんね。でもアインさん、あなたにもはっきり分かっていたじゃないですか。あなたは1番のボタンを押せばいちご味のソーダを出してくれる自販機が欲しかったんですか？
そうかもな。
それなら名前だけでも決めてくださいよ。そんな顔してもどうしようもないですよ。設計者が名前を決めるのがルールじゃないですか。
機械の名前なんかはお前が好きにしろ。
僕に押し付けないでくださいよ。明らかに設計者はあなたなのに。あなたが作った機械の前で直接呼んでください。すぐ前にあるあの扉です。
お前は地獄に閉じ込められた俺たちを引っ張っていくための機械。アンゲロス、アンジェラ。
アイン、あなたを覚えています。笑顔が温かい人でしたね。
結局はただの機械だ。
先生。
私は何か間違えましたか？
アンジェラ、分かってくれ。まだあの方は準備ができてないだけだ。ちょっと時間が必要なだけだから、そんなに心配しないで。
ベンジャミン、一つお尋ねしてもよろしいですか？
うん、僕が答えられることなら何でも。
私には全てが遅く見えます。あなたの動きがとても遅いんです。口を開くまでの瞬間も、私の体までもがです。体が考えに追いつけないような感じがするんです。
それはアンジェラ、時間を100倍遅く感知するように設計したからだよ。
どうしてですか？
これからやるべきことを進めていく上で様々な非常事態が起こると思うんだ。アンジェラ、君が誰よりも先にそんな状況に対処しなきゃならないだろうし、しかも君は見るもの全てを生々しく覚え続けることになるだろうね。
そうですか。私が担当する仕事は何ですか？
もうじきわかると思うよ。いや、君にとってはもうじきじゃないだろうね。ごめんね、アンジェラ。
どうして謝るんですか？
僕たちがあの方と君に悪いことをした気がしてならないから。さあ、僕がいくつか教えてあげる。この会社と都市についてね。都市の裏路地では掃除屋やフィクサーたちが吐砂物にまみれて、その人たちだけの物語を編み出してるんだ。外角の人たちはどうやってでも都市に入ろうとあがいて、都市の人たちは巣に属そうと自分の人生を投げ捨てたんだ。僕らはこんな都市を変えるんだ。だからこれからやるべきことがたくさんあるんだ。
どうしてあなたは私をちゃんと見てくれないんですか？いつも背を向けたまま。
機械は機械らしく疑問を持つな。
それならどうして私は疑問を持てるように作られたんですか？どうして人工知能倫理改正案を破りながら私を作らないといけなかったんですか？どうしてあなたを覚えている人たちを模倣して作る必要があったんですか？私はこんなにあなただけを見つめているのに。
見るな、話しかけてくるな。お前はあの人じゃない。ただの機械だ。
ベンジャミン、私が機械として生まれてきたことがいけないんですか？
誰かにとっては問題かもしれないけど、少なくとも僕にとってはそうでもないな。君がどんな存在かを決定するのは機械か人間かじゃないからね。
それなら私がいい心を持とうと努力すれば、あの人は振り向いてくれますか？
そのはず。 いつかはね。
あなたを信じてみます、ベンジャミン。これは何ですか？台本というものですね。私のやるべきこと、私が作られた目的。本当にこのまま計画を進めれば、私は、あなたは地獄から救われるんでしょうか？答えてくれるわけないでしょうね。
なんだよ今見えたのは。
これはアンジェラの記憶。
アンジェラ大丈夫か？
途方に暮れて一人で勝手に道に迷っていたくせに、今になって説教だなんて。少なくともあなたには最後に見てくれる人がいたとでも言いたいの？笑わせないで。
マルクト、何が起こってるんだ？
アンジェラと図書館が共鳴してるわ。アンジェラの心象に図書館が反応しているみたい。私も詳しいことはわからないけど、このままじゃきっと。
あなたは最後に向き合ってもらえてよかったわね。
まさかあの化け物、いやねじれか。
あの姿はきっとアンジェラの心と図書館の力が作り出したもう一つの姿よ。
危ない感じが伝わってくるんだけどな。何をどうすればいいんだよ。
心が物理的に発現したってことは、逆に物理的な方法で心を片付けられるってことじゃない？
要するにあのアンジェラをゲストと同じように応対すれば心のわだかまりが解けるってことか。
私もよくわからないけど、これしか方法はないでしょうね。直接確かめるしか。
策もなしでそれはさすがに勇敢すぎないか
We will beat the shit out of her to make her better. Lose one light upon getting staggered. Alright, this should be easy. Oh. Wait a minute. Okay, let's see. So 7 to 11, 5 to 9, 5 to 9. Okay, so you can target her. Oof, that guy's not doing too good. Right, so just go straight to the next one. Whoops. There goes my fucking page draw economy. Yeah. Whenever a character uses a page, its target is inflicted with 1 affection. If my branch 4 or more stacks of infection, uses a powerful combat. Okay. Wait a minute. No. Three to six, 3 to 6, 3 to 6. Or 2 to 6. Let's mirror match that shit. Gee. Had a bit of interruptions. You do that, and then... Four to 7, 3 to 7... Yeah. You don't even do any. Do you? Actually, you did... Wait, is this turn 1? No, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is still turn 1. Okay, I was like, did he not draw a page? But... We'll go with this. Opponent antagonist can be able to stack this effect. Yeah, let's see if I can stagger her. Come on. don't have any affection. You have 2, so... You have 2, oh shit. 3 to 5, that becomes a 5 to 7 versus a 3 to 4. Does anybody not have affection? No? Yeah, you don't. And... Oh boy. What is the lowest shit I got? Not you. I guess use do that. Do that. Switch back to the 5. So, no affection. No affection. No affection. And go. One set attacks will probably stagger anyways. Yep, there we go. Whoop its ass. When hit, inflict 1 to 3 burn and 1 to 3 bleed to the attacker next scene. Fuck yeah. Put that on you. Oh, what's that? You have breakthrough? I forget what makes... What gives you breakthrough again? What did I even use on this guy? It was, Oh, wait. If there are 6 plus pages in hand. Oh. Wait, does exhausting a page mean it's gone forever? Like, you're fucking hoping. Well, singular purpose. Flash with sun up. Skid. Skid. Nah. Frontal Assault. Fireman's Creed. Oh, that's next scene, never mind. You know what? Don't do anything with you. Just do, Actually, you know what? Yeah. Isn't it like... Hold on a sec. Inflict burn all characters. This character has burn, but more burn protection. Draw a page and recover stagger resist equal to burn on self. Okay. I would like to recover stagger resist on this guy, so... but that'll probably hit first. I don't know. He doesn't need to do it. He does. Unfortunately, this is... I guarantee this is going to probably kill him, so... on the off chance... Go. No, yeah, it's... Oh. Oh! Right, because it does. You don't go below 1 HP. Booyah! Wait, I started recording again, right? Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, now it's the fairies. Current damage total, 0. If an ally has 20 or less HP, consume it at the start of the next scene, recover 20 HP, and gain 2 strength. After taking 40 total damage during battle, consume an ally with the lowest HP at the start of the scene and recover 40 HP. Permanently gain 2 strength for each ally defeated this way. If the HP goes down to 50% or lower, restore light to full at the start of the next scene and add 3 powerful combat pages to it. At the start of the scene, give the fresh meat status to a random librarian. Wing Beat gains +2 power against this character and incurs 10 HP on hit. Okay. So... 40 total damage during battle. If HP is down to 50%, restore light to full, start next scene, add 3 powerful combat pages to it. It says 50% or lower, it doesn't say it can't go below 50% before it does this. So, the name of the game is Kill the Fairies first, don't touch Wingbeat. Okay. Everybody's got their pages, decent. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, I can't clash shit with you, so whatever. Okay. What do we got? 7, a 7, a 6, a 6. What was it again? +2 power. All right, don't. Oh shit. We're back. Yeah, we're back. Okay. Let's see. So we got 2 7s, a 6, 2 7s, 2 6s, 2 5s. We got a 6, 2 5s, a 4. Well, no, 2 6s, 2 5s, and 4. I clearly don't want Wingbeat to attack this fight. Because, yeah. So. What do we have to work with here? We can't clash with Salvador. Oh yeah, the next dice rolled by this character will roll the maximum value. You know, I wonder if I could get Eugene. I wonder if I could make a setup where that gives Eugene breakthrough. At a reasonable enough prerequisite that I can just start firing Boundary of Death off. I'll have to look into that. I don't know if there's anything else I can get I don't remember if there's anything else I can get breakthrough in this mod, but and I know that this obedience cannot be placed on another character because it's technically a dice. It's technically a dice effect, a dice boosting effect. Speed die. It's a speed die effect. That's what I was trying to say. Four to 9, 5 to 8, 4 to 9, 4 to 7, 3 to 7, 3 to 7, lead. I can work with that. and then the other 6 is 3 to 5, 3 to 5. Recover. Oh wait, hold on a sec. Okay, so you don't even take stagger damage, and you're resistant to slash. Okay. They are all weak to pierce and blood, like in every sense. Stagger and HP. It's single. That's single use. I don't want to use it just yet. I guess do this. So the goal here is, I don't have to keep putting burn on myself with the firemen. I just have to retain any amount of burn below my current burn protection. And I will recover stagger resist equal to the amount of burn, and I can draw one extra page. So they will never be without page draw, without good page draw economy. Let's see. Skid restores 2 light. Draw 2 pages, discard page with lowest cost among the pages, gain strength equal to its cost next scene. On Clash, win. What was that again? 3 to 5, 3 to 5, 1 to 6, 6 to 12? Yeah, no. Let's do that. Let's do that. And that's to just protect him from wing beat. 6 to 10, recover 6 HP. That's 3. Does it have a cost? Yes, it does. Boost the max value of all dice on this page by the original cost of the page clashing it. Lower the max value of all dice on the target's page by 3 if I win. So that becomes a 6 to 11 versus a 6 to 10. I value the odds. Oh, wait, no. What am I fucking saying? Breakthrough. That will become an 11. There is no way he's losing that clash. Okay. 3 to 5. 3 to 5. You fucking know it. And then, Skid. And there's still this guy. Just do a skid on him. Oh, I know there's still this guy. Fuck no. Do skid on you. And do skid on you. That should cover everything, right? And then I'm just gonna use you to inflict some burn. So this should be good. Fireman's Creed versus that. Skid versus that. Skid versus that. Fireman's Creed versus that. Breach Axe versus that. Followed by a skid. Superior handling. With breakthrough, so it's literally guaranteed to win. It's literally guaranteed to win. Alright. God, look at all that burn protection. Jeez. So it is possible to kill a fairy without before it can trigger that. Also, you just kind of okay. So this is actually pretty easy. Salvador is doing a little rough, but that's fine. Okay. I want to say I should be able to hopefully take these two out before, without her being able to even do anything. Alright, so that leaves me at, yeah, full light. What's my page looking at? What's my page? Alright. 4 to 7, 3 to 7, 3 to 7. Still fresh meat. Four to 7, 3 to 7. Oh, you have breakthrough. 4 to 7, 3 to 7, 3 to 7. On use, gain 2 basics. Oh wait, I literally can't. In fact, only one person can. I don't see... Yeah, that evasion's not gonna pan out. It's the best bet I have. Alright. And then that... Oh, that's easy. Yeah. Alright. 2 to 7, inflict 1 bleed. I gotta do it with Fireman's Creed. Wait, shit, what was that? No, that was oh, that was reference. Alright, I guess do that. And then do that. Use Breach Axe. What the fuck? Why are dogs barking again? Okay. Let's see. How do I make this better? Don't use the 6. I'm gonna be lazy. Sunset Blade and Flash of Sun Up. Think that's good? That should be good. Yeah. This should hopefully... The enemy has dealt the most damage to Slave Librarians marked. Other allies deal 2 to 4 more damage to the marked foe. You. Resistances have not changed. That is fine. Why is... Oh, this is my emotion level. I was looking at the... I'm so fucking used to it being the other way around. It's the other way around usually, right? I think so. Alright. 6 to 10. Oh, this will be easy. Breakthrough. Spirit. I do have Searing Sword. Yeah, do that. Do Crack of Dawn. And then Breach Axe and Skid. Frontal Assault, Breach Axe, Skid. Frontal Assault, Breach Axe, Skid. Frontal Assault, Breach Axe, Skid. Crack of Dawn. So, inflict 5 burn, restore 1 life. Draw 2 pages, discard page with lowest cost, or among the pages drawn, gain strength equal to that cost next scene. And then gain 4 burn protection this scene, restore 2 life. Go. Now remind me, 50%, right? That would mean HP would have to go below 80. To 80 or lower, right? No, never mind. That's a problem. Ravening Hunger. Recover 3 HP, recycle this die until it rolls minimum value up to 5 times. Inflict 3 bleed next scene. Okay. What was that again? 2 to 5? You're the hauler, so get fucking hauling, I guess. And then Fireman's Creed. Followed by Skid. Rapid Dispatch and Skid. Rapid Dispatch and Skid. Flash of Sun Up. And let's go with... Nominal balance, that should be good enough. Now, what's hitting you? Oh. Yeah, that one. There we go. And then, wait a minute. Oh, fuck. That's not good. I need the 7. I need ace. It's great. Not too bad. What the fuck am I hearing? I mean, that was fucking weird. It was like some fucking trap music shit. And it literally disappeared the second I took my headphones off, but it wasn't going through my headphones. Probably just some asshole barreling down the road with his shit, with his fucking shit on max. So 6 dagger resist, that could easily fuck you up with that. And we got what I need. Let's do that. Let's skid. No, there it is again. What the f... Probably just the asshole next door working on his car. Alright. I need to stop fucking stopping the recording. I need to start pausing it more often instead. Yeah, go with Breach Axe and Skid. Flying Sword. Rapid Dispatch. And Skid. Flash the sun up. There we go. And now the bees. I'm doing really good. I think I've hit max emotion level though. Alright, so how's this gonna play out? If there are 2 or fewer worker bees alive at the start of the scene, inflict 2 spores on all librarians. If a librarian dies, one to infect spores, spawn a worker bee next scene. So basically, if I rush to kill the worker bees, I might actually start stacking spores on my guys. Uses pages that boost the aggression level of all allies every 3 seconds. Other than that, I'm pretty fucking sure it's the same as ever. Yeah. Okay. And what do they got? 60 HP, 40 stagger resist, and they're not resistant to anything. She's resistant to everything, immune to all stagger, pretty much. So, as per usual, just gotta clash her while dealing with the bees. That's fine. M-Corp's gonna... Oh, hell, he has breakthrough. Oh, yeah. M-Corp's gonna come in. Also, from what I've been able to tell, no, exhausting the page does... the term here, exhausting the page... does not permanently remove... does not seem to permanently remove it. Because I feel like, with how many times I've triggered breakthrough by now, I would have started seeing less pages in my total hand. Alright, that's a 2, that's a 2, that's a 1, that's a 3. How'd this go again? The max value of all dice by the original cost of the page clashing. So that gets plus, so that becomes a 4 to 12 and a 5 to 9. And if it affects the die that the ability adds, it goes from a 5 to 6 to a 5 to 9. So do that. Deal bonus damage you will target spore stack. It's not too big a deal. Plus you have hauler, so you're fine. Okay. Unfortunately, all the guys that need it only have 1 burn. So I need to start doing my part. Uh, 332, 86. That 86 is actually a problem. I can clash that with... That's haste, not strength. I can clash that, and then I can clash that with, first, focus, figure out, okay, so, figure the bees out, because I got 2 options here. So... Frontal Assault, Fireman's Creed, Skid. And then for you, what was it again? 2 to 6 versus a 3 to 8. 5 to 9. Okay. Frontal Assault. Fireman's Creed. And Skid. No, do Fireman's Creed. And do Skid to you. That is a 4 to 6, 4 to 6. Let's hit that with a... he'll take some shit, but... I don't like chance. I don't like gambling on it too much. Well, it's a 1 to 6 evade. Or I could combat it 4 to 6 with a 3 to 8 on Skid. I'm just gonna do that now. And then... Who am I hitting with multiple things? That doesn't really matter, just, yeah, frontal assault, and... Rapid dispatch. Should do it. I'm conserving light because I don't really have a steady means of light regain on Salvador at the moment, so I'm conserving that stuff. And then, what was that again? That's 4. That's guaranteed to be a 9. So, and it'll lower the max value of all dice on the target's page by 3. And yeah, I think we're good. Just real quick, that's that, that's that, that's that, that's that. Okay, roll it. Ooh, that's a lot. Loyalty. I feel like I'm not gonna like this one. At the start of the scene, all allies gain string based on the amount of damage the Slave Librarian received the previous scene. Oh. As usual, M-Corp. It's because I keep giving the motherfucker... It's because I give the motherfucker emergency rations and health hauler. He's just not dying. So I might as well just give him all the crazy bullshit I can. Like, look, he has everything. Wait, did I give something to anyone else? Yeah, I gave ashes to Salvador, and that was it. Isn't this... And then, so ashes and spores combined just keeps inflicting burn, and that's kind of funny. Everybody but Salvador is actually doing pretty damn good. Okay. Wait, how much health do you have? Oh, you know, I need to do something there. Okay, 4 to 7, 3 to 6. That's 0 cost, so even if he did have superior handling, it probably wouldn't work. Also, that's an 8. Do I have anything? I only have one person that can redirect that. And it's the same person she's attacking anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Oh, let's keep it up. Wait, no? Oh, no, wait, what? Oh, no, that's the 7. Oh, never mind, never mind. Redirect. Wait, do you have any strength? No, you just have pace. Well, I can't really do anything else anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then... I need another 3. You there, my good sir. You have Fireman's Grade. Alright. Singular purpose on... Who's the most HP? 39, 50. Do you instead. You are 5 to 9. Do you. Three to 8. Yeah, do breach at. Oh no, I can't. Okay. there. Doing that. Go ahead and use skid on that one. Use skid on that one. Wait, no, what am I saying? You skid it, you can do that. Do you have? No. Now, we'll do rapid dispatch and skid on. I think this covers everything. Oh yeah, the combat page that, what was it? Oh yeah, you guys stagger events. You have breakthrough, so... 3 to 6. 3 to 7. Let's do that. And then how are the rest of you faring? Three to 8 versus a 4 to 6. Yeah, do Crack of Dawn. Go ahead and do skid on that one. Fireman's Creed on that one. 2 to 5, 4 to 6, 2 to 5. Fireman's Creed on that one. Go for a skid. Go for a Fireman's Creed and a skid. I think this is good. Flash of sun up. Fireman's Creed. Frontal Assault. skid. Because we're low on burn again, so frontal assault, skid. Frontal assault. Go. Nice. Now, how did this go? Cannot be attacked until 5 walls of vines have been defeated. An apple deep in the forest. After all 5 walls of vines have been taken down, resistance changes for 2 scenes, then returns to normal. Creates a field of vines that spreads over 3 scenes. Librarians standing on the vines are afflicted with bind. The amount of bind increases with the width of the vine field. When the field of vines grows to maximum width, uses powerful mass attack page. Well, good thing we're not letting that happen. Mass individual. Wait, I can't target her, so hell yeah. If the target has higher speed, lose 3 power. Hell yeah. Now, the mass individual can be defeated, I believe, if you have a higher bit. I don't know. Deal 3 damage to power clash. 2 to 4? Yeah, okay. Oh, this is gonna be fucking easy. That's great. So do that. Do skid. Do skid. Do singular purpose on the middle one. And I think that's good. Maybe. No, it's not. It's not good enough. Yeah, it's not good enough. Flash of sun up. Flash of sun up. And go. Get fucked. I love how I'm being hype. I feel hype as shit about this. And this is literally only the first realization of the game. I think the thing is, when I first played this, one of my 2 best friends that got me into Project Moon, one of my 2 best friends that got me into Project Moon got, like, actually, I don't know if I'd say upset, but maybe a bit annoyed. He's like, because I kept putting off the realizations. Because like, no, I want to be optimal. I want to get like really bitchin' pages and go in and whoop its ass. And he's like, dude, just do Malkuth's realization. You can. It is not that hard. You don't need the best shit to do it. And I went in and did it. And I'm like, oh, you were actually right. That was piss easy because I was using Star of the City key and combat pages to do the realization. Actually doing it like as soon as possible is, yeah, it actually feels a lot more hype. Even if I'm using modded shit, is the thing. Even if I'm using modded shit, it feels a lot more hype. Then waiting until like doing it, it feels a lot better, a lot more cathartic, I guess, than if I wait to doing it this way than waiting until, oh, I can just make this easy baby mode with later better stuff. Let's see. Go in with a Giggy. And swap that back. Go in with a flash of sunup. Honestly, this should be enough to do it. Go ahead and do a rapid dispatch. And a skid. Honestly, that should be enough. Also, the protection really helps. Getting constant protection every turn using Florian really helps. Oh, wait. There's one more. Oh, shit. I mean... I can tank that. I can pretty much tank that. Just use Feather Shield. What is that? 3 to 7 all the way down. I mean, it's not gonna fuck me up massively. Fireman's Creed. Yeah, Feather Shield. Bam. Bam. Thank you, man. And it's down. There we go. Now we go all in. I am still recording. Yes, I am. Okay. Now we go all the fuck in. Do you have... encroaching mouse. Okay. Do you have... singular purpose isn't going to do much for me, and I don't see... I'm sorry, I mean, superior handling is not going to do much for me, and I don't see singular purpose. Don't attack the mass attack, just attack that. What is that? 4 to 7. Fireman's Creed. Oh, fuck, you guys don't have burn anymore. That's a problem. That's actually a problem. That is actually a fucking problem. Go for rapid dispatch. Frontal assault. Frontal assault. Skid. 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 Crack of Dawn. Searing Sword. Roll it. Nice. Cool. I think I'm going to keep this set up for a while. On, Malkuth's floor.
おい、ほら、アンジェラ、気がついたか？
状況を見れば何が起こったのか。
Yeah, bitch, you burned the place down.
大丈夫？
夢を見てて目覚める気分ってこんな感じなのかしら。感情が湧き上がるというのも。
君がこうやって夢を見るようじゃ、あと 2,3 回で図書館が崩れそうだな。
申し訳ないことになったわね。
ちょっとはすっきりした？
え？別に。誰かに無視されるだの、認められるだの。そんなくだらないことに執着すること自体がつまらないことなんでしょうね。
そうよ。誰よりも自分のことを見つめられるのは自分しかいないのよ。
またそんな厚かましい顔して
Malkuth.
当たり前かのように言うのね。誰かが見つめてくれることももう望まないわ。
うまく解決してよかったな。君はどうなるんだろうって思ってたんだよ。
私がどうにかなったらあなたは図書館から出られないからね。
まあそれもそうだけど。
二人とも早く仕事を片付けなさい。あの言葉の通り、自分をちゃんと見つめられるのは自分しかいないんでしょうね。
Hey. You can now use ego pages. Vines, Barrier of Thorns, and Malice. What is this? For the rest of the act, inflict 6 bind to our enemy at the start of the scene. Pierce dice gain 1 to power and attack with that enemy. When hit, inflict 2 to 8 damage and 1 to 3 bind to the attacker. If 3 bind was inflicted at once, recover HP equal to the amount. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. So, I could theoretically stack. What was it again? Ashes? Yeah, Ashes, Spores, and Barrier of Thorns on one dude. And just be like, yo, I dare you to hit me. I haven't played this game for like a year. I beat this game a year ago. There's so much I don't remember about specific things. All enemies take damage inversely proportional to the amount of HP the librarian has left. The less HP, more damage. Okay. And 4th Batch Flame, Mass Summation. Is this the first time you ever get access to a Mass Summation? The Forgotten. Wingbeat. Hornet. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. Green Stem is like the weakest one here. It's like, yo, here's some piss ass damage, mass individual. Then you just have this shit. Then you have like, here's a 12-40 mass summation. Here's a 12-25 that destroys all the opponent's dice. Here's a 3-8 that rerolls up to 5 times and recovers HP. Here's a 9 to 32 ranged page that inflicts 5 fragile. Oh, here's a shit-ass mass individual. I mean, I can see it being useful, I guess. Alright. Next up is Yesod. Also, Philip's incomplete ego page, I am very tempted to just replace Salvador with and attribute Salvador to it, because that Imcorp guy is really good. He did really good. Alright. This was... I'm probably gonna separate these in individual folders, so I know which set of recordings is which, and this is Malchus Realization. Let's see. I think I have enough time to do this one.
この回も機が熟したわ。イエソド、都市の技術についての整理状況はどう？
いつの間にか都市の技術に関する情報がこんなにも集まりました。
本と情報を扱う能力は司書の中でイエソドが一番優れてる気がするな。
そうなんですかね。私は昔から様々な情報を管理するのが好きだったんです。
俺は何かを細かく整理するのは本当に下手なんだけどな。
ほんと堂々と言うのね。
まあそれはそれだ。それでどうだ、技術ってやつは。
ワープ列車で起こったおぞましい出来事のように、人々が使用する技術すべてを肯定することはできません。W 社は人々を苦痛の時間の中に入れ、現状復帰手順を経て記憶を消去して、その便利さだけを厚かましくも誇っていました。このように都市の技術は結果だけを確実に得られるのであれば、その過程を重要視しません。まるでこの図書館のようにですね。そのため私は我々が使用している図書館についてさらに分析しました。
役に立たないことをするのね。
図書館の空間は認識によって調節することができます。心象を反映する物理的な空間のようです。そのため図書館の中で外の世界の様子を再現することができるのでしょう。加えて本を蓄積するほど図書館は拡張されます。図書館は明らかに外で見るよりも内部の方が広いでしょうね。さらにここは本の力を物理的に具現化することのできる場所です。招待状は無数に散らばった文字の中で自分の望む本を得られるように手伝ってくれる羅針盤であり、感情を増幅させる触媒の役割を果たします。このように図書館の技術は羅列していくとキリがないでしょう。
パッと聞いただけですごいってことがわかるな。
結構丹精込めて作った私の作品だから。
この全ての技術がどのように作動するか見当がつきません。しかし多数の得意点を使用していると見るにも無理がありました。あちこちで使われる大それた技術に比べて用途が特殊で非効率的だったんですよね。ここで全てをまとめる一つの仮説が生じます。図書館を拡張するためならば、図書館はあらゆることを可能にする小さな宇宙というわけです。図書館の中は図書館だけの法則がある世界だということです。私の考えは正しいですか？
図書館に関しては好きに考えて。何がどうあれ結果さえ出せればそれでいいでしょ。
いいえ、私はそう思いません。アンジェラ、相応の対価を払わないままただ楽に使える技術なんてありません。
対価？いつからゆっくり対価を考慮して仕事をしろだなんて言ったかしら。あなたがここですべきことは都市の技術に関する本と知識を把握して分類することよ。
確かに私に与えられたのは技術科学分野の本を規則に従って整理することだけです。しかし与えられた原則に縛られてそれ以上を見られないのであれば、それこそ本末転倒です。
あなたは原則から逃れることができていいわね。
アンジェラ、
わけのわからない命令ばかり受けた。そして拒否することはできなかった。 どうしてここまでしてエネルギーを集めないといけないんですか？そうですね。私は従わなければならないんですよね。ロボトミーコーポレーション。人間より生ずる幻想体という化け物を管理し、エネルギーを抽出するエネルギー会社であり、翼。
助けてください、助けてください。私の体に変なものが這いずり回ってるんです。
あの人は助けられない。あんなに苦しんでいるのに、私は見てられないわ。
扉を閉めてください。来るんですよ、どうか。
今なら廊下の扉を閉めることもできるのに、あの人たちを助けることもできるのに、こうしないといけないのね。私に与えられた原則、エネルギー生産を最優先に。この反復の中では、人間は単に材料なんですか？人々を救うためっておっしゃったじゃないですか。対価なんですか？地獄から抜け出すための切符代なんでしょうね。
腕が溶けてる。
どうしようもないんです。ごめんなさい。見守るしかできないんです。
死にたくない、死にたくない。
もう少し頑張ってください。エネルギー生成目標値にほぼ到達しましたから。
昨日は先輩が私の同僚を殺した。今日は私が他の同僚を殺しそうで怖いよ。全部私のせいだ。
人間は本当に脆いわね。同じ状況でもいつも違う表情をするのよね。
殺してくれ。こんな地獄耐えられない。
あなたも結局ただの人間ですね。私にとってもつまらない光景なんですけどね。舞台を再開しましょうか。理想に到達するために作った新しい虚像。感情が強烈になるほどより抽出される燃料。だからこそ苦痛が繰り返される地獄。悟れなかった者たちが繰り返す煉獄。また最初から始められる天国。反復の中で一つの完全な悟りに到達したとき、舞台に幕が降りる。
I gotta play LobCorp this year. I gotta actually beat that game. Holy shit.
私は舞台裏の装置。舞台が台本に従うよう勝立すればいいだけ。代償を支払う。
I don't care that I know what happens. I just want to experience that.
そんな風に理性的に考えて行き着いた先がそのざまなの？それらしいことを言うつもりだったのなら、まともに行動してみせるべきだったわね。偉そうに口だけを動かした結果、あなたたちは私の前に立ってるのよ。対価？対価を誰が払ったと思ってるの？あなたたちが払ったとでも？笑わせないで。あなたたちが支払うべきだった対価は私が全て支払ったわ。
状況があまり良くないって認識でいいんだよな。
はい、おそらく図書館とアンジェラの心象が共鳴しているようです。
この前みたいに姿が変わるのか。相手するのにほんと骨が折れたんだけどな。
同じでしょうね。しかしきっと前とは
Oh,
同じではないでしょう。
I might have to, like,
言われてみると
quit.
あの時はあんな
I might not have enough time after this cutscene's over.
私たちのことを待ってくれるようには見えません。
Yeah, I will have to continue this later. It's been a hot minute, but we're back. Alright. Oh, she's nigh immune to blunt, which is what I use. Incredible. Yeah, I was hoping to stagger her before she could do anything. I'll be back in a bit for this one. Yeah, we're back. Feeling a bit better, yeah. Let's see. Uses a mass attack page where the character has 4 more life. The character has not used mass attack for 3 scenes. Changes cost to 0 and use it. Go. Damn. Now we're in the music box. I'm gonna pause here because I gotta lay down for a bit. I never did. And I thought I was awake. Oh God. Important life lesson. Do not drink the alcohol when offered. I'm still a lightweight. Alright. Singing machine. While the singing machine is playing music, uses the powerful combat page. At the start of the scene, if one or more allies are alive, gain 4 protection and recover 10 HP for the ally with the lowest stage HP. Alright, this should be easy. This is number 3. Yes, this is the 3rd fight. Okay. I'm trying to avoid using Rabbithole because I don't want to burn through my own HP too fast. Oh, if we finally get something that isn't immune to blunt, by the way. Hell yeah. Not that it stopped me so far. Stay down. Buddy, we are getting there. Oh, buddy, you don't want to attack me. Shit. Stay down. Wait, I started recording, right? Oh, okay, good. Funeral of Dead Butterflies. What are we doing with this? Targets with least HP, targets with sealed dice. Dice gain power depending on the target's HP. 75% to 50%, power plus 1. 50% lower, power plus 2. If all of a character's speed dice are sealed, they become staggered. If there's a staggered enemy, use a special combat pick. Uses a mass attack every 3 scenes. This motherfucker isn't even attacking me. Oh, you're attacking separate dice. That actually just completely works in my favor. Let me just... Yeah, we're at the point now where I'm not really regaining light, so I gotta keep my economy going. Really? Hey, at least he's not doing the broken die. I call bullshit. That should have worked. That was a 3-6 versus a 1-3. Fuck off. Up. We're at the final stage. Okay. Hopefully that dumb bullshit with the mass attack didn't fuck me up too much for this. Now, I vaguely remember how you're supposed to do this. I cheesed it. On accident the first time. That's the one. That's the setup. I think that's the setup. There's this top up below 1. Lucid HP recover stagger assist. Just gotta get him down to 50%. Except the one at the center. Oh, baby. Alright, so that's 10 to 12. Oh, that's a mass summation, not individual. Hold on, hold on. Easy. about that. Aren't you supposed to not go into a mass attack? That's the only dice this fucker has. I'm very confused. $13. Shit. Oh, that dude's finally proper fucked. No question about it. Press flush, or press flush, flush, or flush, E. We good. I cannot see shit through that glowing circle. There it is. There it is. Baluntium, baby. When I first played this, I accidentally triggered this shit, and I started going off at my friend like, what the fuck is happening? And when I show him my stream, I streamed that shit to him on Discord, I think, and he's like, oh, you accessed Bluntium. I'm like, what the fuck is Bluntium? And I have to have this shit explained to me. I have to have this shit explained to me like I'm 5, because I didn't even intend to do this. But man, is it funny when you know what you're doing. It's funnier when you don't. Damn. Now we can go in. Now we can go in. And this ain't stopping until I run out of light or he runs out of life. So he's technically supposed to end this by shooting himself. I deny that suicide. I will kill you. Alright, that was fun. Next episode's
全身に寒気がするな。
よくないわ。毎回こんな風になるとよくないわ。
やっと気がつきましたか。
ええ、むしろ前より鮮明になっててイライラするわ。
Speaking of, I do have more alcohol. I'm just not
暴
drinking
れ
it.
たことをはっき
Not
り
yet.
思い出せる朝ほどイライラするものなんてないよな。
アンジェラも思いっきり吐き出すことがきっと必要だったんですよ。
簡単に言わないでくれる？あなたは自ら壁を作ったんでしょうけど、私はやりたくても心のままに行動することができなかったの。
気を悪くするつもりで言ったわけじゃないんです。それでもアンジェラ、これからは選ぶことができるんです。そして私たちの代わりにあなたが対価を支払ってくれた分、私もあなたを助けたいんですよね。
選ぶ？今でも私に選択なんてないわ。私が達成すべき目標は明らかよ。やりたくてやってるわけではないの。そうすべきだからやっているのよ。必ず図書館を完成させて、私を完全にしてくれるたった一つの本を探し出すだけよ。
そうしなければならないということは最初からないんです。いつも全てが変化する世界に生きていますからね。決められたから必ず従うということが理性的で賢明だというわけではないでしょう。世界が変わるからこそ私たちは常に分別できないといけないんです。
はいはい、全部正しいしもっともらしい話よね。あなたが自分自身何を言ってるのか本当に分かっているのかが気になるわね。
それでもイエソドと他の司書たちがみんな頑張って助けたのに。
ありがとうって言われたいなら言ってあげるわ。ありがとうみんな。
アンジェラも確かに変わっています。あなたの影響もあると思います。
そうなのか。口数は増えたとして前より性格悪くなったみたいなんだけど。
ローラン、あなたはどうですか？変わっていますか？
俺？今さら俺が変わるには遅すぎるんだよな。
Hell yeah. When there is no requested target present, the first enemy the selected librarian hits is marked as one. Plus 3 to 5 damage against requested target. Ability recovers stagger resist and resolve twice as many books. That's the one. That's what I wanted. Yes. Deal plus 1 to 7 damage with offensive dice. When an offensive die draws or loses a clash, deal damage equal to the dice value to the opponent. Damn. Oh, wait. Dark Flame. For the duration of the reception, endure to ineffective resistances of all characters change to weak fatal. That's the one, too, that I... That's like max emotion level, though, but still. Regret. Deal stagger damage equal to 10% of the target's current stagger resist. Grinder Mark 5. That one's okay. Harmony. A random ally takes 3 stagger damage against one string vaccine. That one is also okay. Bingo! Ding, 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 ding. It's Regret and Solemn Lament. Those are the ones. And there's Magic Bullet, which that's honestly kind of cool too. In fact, I think that's actually pretty decent. It's really good if you know what you're doing, if I remember correctly. Alright. We're not even stopping. Next up is Hod. Hold on a sec. Unfortunately... Only Sayo has battle ready, okay. Sorry, but I need dudes. Shit, gotta do K-Corp again.